that, can you afford it? Do we have enough people that can bring in the net worth, the liquidity? We've got the experience, but how do I get this done? I mean, I'm sure, Alan, you were like, I want to do this, but how do you get it done? So really talk to us about that.
Yeah, it's a great question. We were just talking with each other. Because yeah, it was one thing to talk about it, like, oh yeah, I want to go do this, but it was, I went from, 12 years ago, didn't know about multifamily to, okay, I get on my first multifamily deal, and my first multifamily deal that I was a GP on was a 38 unit in South Irving, a beautiful piece of crap, 1963 property in South Irving that was completely torn up, and our entire purchase price for that property was $900,000. It was $13,000 a door. So
wow,
things, and we had a recourse loan on that deal. So fast forward to today, it's not something that happened over time. We had to grow into, and so I don't have the net worth to go buy that kind of asset like Uptown at Cole Park or Mag May on my own. And so that's the other thing of partnering up with folks to put together a deal. And so for Jack and I, we could take down a deal of a certain size, but then with Mag and May, we have another guarantor on the loan that stepped up to help us, secure the loan, and and then sharing in the liquidity of that. And it's something that we've grown into as we've been doing this 10 years, and our net worth and liquidity is increased. And there's definitely a barrier to entry of Moon here, is because I mean, when I bought the deal, the Uptown at Cole Park last year, it was such a big jump from where I'd been before, even though I'd been doing this a while. But we put together the right team that had the right check the boxes in terms of net worth, liquidity, experience. And the other thing is the brokerage community is different in these more institutional quality assets from where we were before. And so even though I'd been in the DFW market for a while, it was a separate set of brokers, and they're like, well, who are you, and why should we listen to you? And so we leveraged references of people that hadn't transacted with them before, that could vouch for us. And we said, hey, give us an opportunity to execute the way we say we can do. And we did that. And because we did that last year, this deal was actually an off-market deal brought to us as the first folks, and it was the same brokerage that bought the other deal from. That wouldn't have happened otherwise. And so it's in the end, it's just something that it takes time to build over time, and building the right team, and doing that in the right way. And
I do want to interrupt you for a second, because that is a key point. There are people that jump in. I'm not going to name anybody. There might be some people in the room that say, I got a $20 million deal. I just started 2 weeks ago. I got a $20 million deal, and I'm going to take this down. Okay, I'm here to help you, but you really hit it on the mark. You started at 38. You started in a C class. You went to B. Now you're an A. This Mag and May, right? How much are you paying for that?
65 million.
65 million. That's taken 10 years, friends. 10 years to get there. Be patient. This is the long game. Okay. These guys have put in time, effort, tears. This takes time.